What's up, everyone? How you guys doing? I'm Colby Cheese, and it's time for another pro game commentary. Been just a little bit since I've had one of these out on my channel. I have actually been doing these every week for VISO games, which I'll put a description link down below if you haven't been watching those and you do enjoy this series. But anyways, let's get started here. We've got a couple people I'm gonna need to match up in just a second, so I'll get that going. Before I forget, wait, well, hang on a second. What is this? We have an Ezreal and, okay, so two, alright, I'll figure that out in a little bit. And there's gonna be level 1 action as Nightmare walks right into the bush, and 5 men destroy his face. What was he thinking? And also, what were they doing? Why did 5 people go down there as if saying, we know you're gonna walk right into this bush? And that's exactly what happened. Okay. Interesting. Well, that was kind of funny. So there's going to be that for... Wait, who got the first blood? That went to Jarvan. What a blouse. Okay, so Jarvan jungle. That's going to be interesting. Been seeing a lot of that lately, actually. And Master Yi that they did not ban out. Well, he's going to be mid lane, top lane, maybe? Because we have a jungle Elise. Let's go ahead and match her up. There we go. And let's see, mid lane, probably going to be this biatch. And I'm guessing Ezreal's going to go mid. And we're going to have top lane Renekton. I don't see how Yi's going to defeat Renekton, but it might work out. Ooh, that's Rux. Okay, so there we go. Who else do we have here? Lulu. Okay, obviously going to be going down with Nami. And we're all set, guys. So let's speed this up as we are waiting to get into the lane. And Yi coming in here just to scout it out. Make sure that they did start on that blue buff. And he's going to ward up so that he does not have any extremely early gank pressure from that Jarvan, because Jarvan could come in there, level 2, knock him up, and pose quite a bit of threat. Of course, Jarvan is going to be going down and just doing the long jungle route. Rather than going straight to his red, he's going to be picking up all the wolves on the way. I'm guessing he wants to go for quick levels rather than quick ganks at level 2. And so we'll see how that works out. And down bottom, I'm curious which one of these lanes is going to be strong. Don't see a lot of Sivir, but she is potentially pretty strong. Oh my god, already a kill on Reginald in the middle lane at level 2. Are you serious? And he got really low. In fact, let's just watch that. I know you guys want to see this. So Reggie on Orianna getting destroyed. Auto attacks too strong. Ignite goes down on both. And oh my god, it was just, I mean, it was really close. So, I mean, either one of them could have died there. Hell, both of them might have died. But either way, Reggie now going to have a lot of creeps that he's going to lose to that turret before he gets back. And that is unfortunate. Top lane, let's go ahead and see what's going on here. No real harassment or pressure, just a bit of farm. So we're going to scout bottom again. As we do, there is a lot of summoners being placed down. Exhaust, Ignite comes in. Heals, and another fight in the middle lane as we get a kill onto the Ezreal. He stayed in just a little bit too long, and Elise is able to pick up the kill, but back down bottom where there was still a fight happening. Nightmare able to flash out of there, running from that Nami. Better be careful. Or not Nami, but Lulu. What am I saying? Nami's over here. What the heck? Oh no! Boss comes in. He's going to go for the knock-up, and there's a shield slowing her down, and what a chaos. Lulu says, I need gold too, man. And auto attacks for the win. So there is already a pretty crazy game from what we've been seeing. And this is going to be a good one, I think. Alright, and wow, look at this. Up here, Rux just being crazy boss man up in the top lane and shoving out those creeps as much as possible, completely dominating this lane because he knows that Yi is going to take a little while before he gets strong enough to deal with that. Now here we have AP Men taking a lot of damage. Elise lands all of her skills on him. Not a knock-up going to happen from Boss. He misses that flag toss, but he still gets big hits in onto Reggie. And they will both back off. Both teams really low here, red and blue. And they're going to head back into the jungle. Elise there. Take a look bottom once again. Oh, what is happening up here? Okay, I saw, every time I look on the minimap, I see their little icons overlapping. I'm like, oh, is something happening? But not really. But on bottom there is. Just lots of aggression here. These guys are not ready for farming. They're ready for fighting. And Sivir goes down. There's the shield from Lulu. Will it be enough to survive? Nope, Nami strong. Pulling out the kill, and that's going to be a 1-for-1 on the bottom lane. But up in the middle, another fight yet again as Reggie gets ganked by Boss. Not enough mana, really, to well, I guess it doesn't matter. She had red buff. and she had range on him. So he goes down. That's going to be 2 for 1 in the mid, 2 for 1 on the bottom. Kills everywhere at only 5 minutes. We're at 9 kills. What the hell is happening? This game is insane. It is intense, and it is fun to watch. So we're going to speed this up. Hopefully our... oh, here we go. I was going to say, hopefully Graves can get back. Otherwise, he was going to lose a lot of CS there. And is she going to do a good job of poking him? So what she wants to do here is she wants to poke him at the turret while he farms in order to get him just a little bit low. She's not going to be able to do a ton of pressure here. But any kind of poke that you can get off at that situation is always good. And it does seem like she did pretty much as she could in that situation. The reason that is so effective is because you know that they really want to get that CS at the turret, and so you kind of have a little bit of leeway with that. But here we go with Bloss coming in. Jarvan's going to pose a lot of threat onto this Nami. She gets a great bubble there, but she's still going to take big damage as she's running away. Although, I don't think she can get away from this. There's a slow from Lulu. She's going to have a flash or something. Nope. Q poke. Bam. Steals the kill. And by steal, I mean secure. And here we go. A gank coming into the middle lane as Elise gets prepared. There are no wards, so he does not see this coming. And there is the slow from Reginald. Liquid and Nori not able to get in range. Does use that, just use the little jump up in the air. What is that called? I do not know. I do not know what it's called, guys. I'm sorry. Repel. Repel. He uses the repel to get closer. One of these days, I will learn the names of all of the abilities. I've only been playing since beta. I need more time. That's probably the problem, is that I've gotten used to calling all of the abilities QWE rather than the actual names. So, we'll work on that. You and I, folks, we shall work on that. You coming in, putting down the ward. That's going to keep him fairly safe from the ganks, as that Jarvan has been quite scary. In fact, let's see, where is he at in kills here? 3 kills. This Jarvan making big dents on this game for sure so far. And doing his best to snowball the lane. And if they don't take advantage of all of his pressure that he's been placing in, then that is their own fault. Because it's going to be hard for him to do much more than he's already doing, since he is pretty much maxing out his effectiveness, I would at least say. And Elise comes in after grabbing a nice free dragon. Good job for them. That's going to help them catch up just a little bit. Still behind, however. Still not going to land. And he's just going to try and shove that out so he can go back and buy some stuff. Whoa! Look at that! Up top lane. Up top lane. As we have a dive coming in here. And as I had kind of expected, Master Yi not having too much fun against the Renekton. Renekton just really good at bruising those squishies in the top lane. You need so much sustain if you're going to be able to handle a big beastie alligator such as this guy. And he just shows that that's for reals, man. And he might actually come in here and, well, I was going to say he's going to steal the red, but no. It does appear that instead he's just going to go for the small golems and probably get out of there, because he does have a little bit low HP, but a little bit of poke. Okay, I thought Elise was going to come in for the damage, but I guess seeing Jarvan there, they didn't want to press it, even though he was a little bit low mana. Still not 100% worth it to try. So we're going to lose a lot of life on that turret as they are being shoved in quite hard here. He's using all of his AoE clear to really get this lane pushed in. They have a lot of control because of the fact that Jarvan has been down here a lot as well. And they've got good map control, coverage of wards and everything. So there's not much that they can do in terms of ganking them. I mean, Elise can come down here and potentially do like a lane gank from here. But overall, they are in a pretty safe position to shove this lane and force Sivir to lose CS. As you can see, she is way behind on creep score. At 9 minutes, only 44 CS as an AD carry. Not the best. So speed this up until we see some more action. We are getting a little bit of backing from every lane except for bottom, which is just really trying very hard to... And here we go. Like I was saying earlier, lane gank coming in from Elise. That's pretty much all she can do at this point, and I'm curious if she's going to make anything happen. She might actually walk right past that ward, and yes, she will, just in time for them to back out. So they are not going to get anything. But in the mid lane, as we have Boss coming in on the Reggie in big trouble, and he might just make it out of there, but no, Epimin is going to go ahead and go back in onto him, putting himself in trouble. But Lulu down bottom stays in a little too long. Red team's able to take advantage of that as Elise picks up the kill onto Ezreal. So that's a 1-for-1 trade there, and a free kill on bottom onto the supports. Maybe a little bit greedy for Lulu, trying to stay in just to get a little bit of CS, possibly hold down the lane. Not what you really want to do. I don't know. I guess she got grabbed, ultied, something like that. Did she use her ulti? Nope. Just probably hit her with a bubble or something. Now, this could be an ulti right here. And there it is. I expected a full combo. There goes the summoner abilities. Ignite. Exhaust. Oh, Flash comes in, getting the kill. That's going to be a 1-for-1 trade. Unfortunately, with a 2v1 situation, that's not what you want at all. But either way, Sivir needs everything she can to come back, and Elise picks up a kill onto Jarvan. Really, really strong jungler, man. Elise is scary as hell. Meet her in the jungle. She's going to be on you like sticky glue. Didn't even say sticky glue. I say sticky glue. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I just say words, and I don't know where they come from, and I'm not even sure if they're real words. So here we go. Master Yi gonna have some free time with that turret. He might actually get a chance to take it out. It's getting really low, and he has time to get out of there. Indeed, that was not bad. Master Yi with his pushing power is you can't really understate how strong he is. Not as good as Rengar, of course, but here we are, 3-man gank on a bottom. Spider gonna land, a little bit of extra poke damage, and then she'll just be backing off as they are pretty safe with that full HP turrets. They do have ward coverage. They need to take that out. There's a pink ward on it, and that will be some auto attacks. There we go. Really sufficient in that off, and here comes Jarvan. Is warded though, so Reggie knows to back off, and he will be safe for the moment. So they're going to be going for that blue buff, and it was stolen! Oh my god, he stole that with no ward coverage! No ward coverage! Oh my god, the plays! Oh man, that was pretty good. Pretty good, I will say. Potentially a little bit lucky, but let's just say pretty good, because it looked awesome. Rux here is looking for any type of, scary play against this Yi. This poor Yi, man. I mean, I'm curious if he really wanted to go top lane on Yi. And he's going straight up AD rather than attack speed, which is a little bit different than what I'm used to seeing on Yi. Generally, oh, wait a second. We have some aggression on the bottom with the ultimate going down. Never pulled out, is getting thrown down and killed. There's the auto attack from Lulu, picking up the kill. Just enough damage to make that happen. And Professor Quacker's going to have to be careful here. If he gets outplayed, this could be bad. But he's not, because they have so much damage. So that was a good job, at least finally helping out the Master Yi up top. She's been focusing a lot of her efforts on the bottom and mid lanes. Mostly mid lane, I'd say, and some counter jungling. So can be everywhere as a jungler. Essentially, as a jungler, you have to decide to focus like 2 lanes a lot of times. I mean, sometimes if you get really lucky, you can go up to top, all the way down the bottom, and you just, you're in the right place at the right time, and it all works out. But for the most part, you only have enough time to really focus 1 or 2 lanes, in a really strong way. So, if that's what you're trying to do. So you're going to have to just hope that one of your lanes does well. And in this case, Master Yi just got completely annihilated up top. Let's see. I don't know if I should say completely. Yeah, pretty much. Completely annihilated. 50% more CS. Lost his turret. But he did. I guess he got his turret back. I don't know. We'll see how it works out in the end. Master Yi is such a late-game nightmare that that we'll have to just see if he makes more of a difference in the late game than Rux on Renekton. It's funny. I've been seeing a lot of Renektons lately, and I've never actually played much Renekton myself. I've always felt like he was only strong laner, kind of in the early game, and didn't bring much to the late game. Of course, this was maybe 6-7 months ago when I thought that, because I haven't seen him much until lately. But I'm definitely going to keep my eye on that champion and see if he's making big plays in a lot more games or not. Anyways, you guys can let me know what you think about him in the comments below. But for now, we're going to have a big fight coming in here. Boss getting closer, trying to get in range for the ulti, and I don't think he's even going to go for it right now. He's just going to go ahead and let them pick up the kill on their own, not even wanting to steal that. What a nice guy. And that's going to be 5-man middle. No, actually, Renekton going back top as 4-man can easily shove this down on their own. And here goes the engaged boss trying to get in range for some damage. And I don't think he was ready for his ultimate, because he knew that she can probably repel or flash out of that one. And he didn't get the knockup. Generally, on Jarvan, the decision to go for a full-on engage is if you get the knockup, then you generally feel safe enough that you have enough damage to throw down your ultimate and really go for it then. And that's you're in a really good position. You don't want to just like miss all of your skills, have large cooldowns, then throw down your ultimate and have nothing left to fight them with. That's kind of an important thing to think about. Alright, so let's speed this up as we just see some shoving. And blue team, even though they were having you know, trouble in other lanes, they've been doing so strong in this bottom that it's kind of carrying over. And that Jarvan roaming around, the Renekton kind of controlling his lane. Really, well, I guess, I don't know why I said that. They've honestly been doing really well all over the map. But I'd say this Elise is doing well too. She's 5-0. That's kind of where I've been talking about with red team. They've had that Elise jungler, and man, whenever I have an Elise jungler against me, it's like she's always so damn deadly and scary. Kind of interesting to see. I remember a point where Elise was actually not seen as very good, and now, I mean, last patch they had to actually nerf her because she's so strong. It's funny how the meta just changes back and forth. Like, I remember back in the day, for example, when Evelynn was considered literally the worst champion in the game. In fact, it was like almost reportable just to pick Evelynn in the first place. But once people started learning how to play her, she became an insta-ban without any changes. This has happened so many times with various champions. It's just kind of funny to think about that and how the shifting in the meta, the shifting in players' mindsets, and the way champions are played can change how good a champion is. And it's all about that perception and knowledge. So here we go. We could have a little bit of jungle fight going on. Wards coming in. They know that this is about to happen. He needs to get out of there. Oh, nice bubble just as Boss jumps over, but they're still going to engage on a Liquid. And that's going to be a repel over the wall, trying to do some damage on the Yi, and he jumps back over. Professor Quacker's trying to get in there on a Boss, doing big damage. Is it going to be enough, though? There's the ultimate, pulling him in, and down goes Yi. Reginald picks up the jungler. Double kill for Reginald. Finally going down. Double kill for the Graves. And there he is, the last kill, shut down. And that is not bad. So overall, a 4-for-2 trade in the favor of blue team. And it seems like they've pretty much secured their advantage here. As you can see, they've already got all of the front turrets, as well as the second one up top. About to get another one middle lane and bottom at the same exact time. And that is going to be a massive advantage for them. Whereas we've only seen one turret down in the favor of red team. That is a huge amount of gold. That's essentially a full item. I believe. I believe it is. That is essentially a full item, if you think about it, in terms of turret golds. Or at least maybe like a BF sword. I'm not sure the exact numbers. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's quite a lot. And the experience as well. So here we go. Let's group these guys back up. I'm going to go ahead and speed the game up once again. We have a little bit of wards coming in here. At least I think that's what Rux was doing. But he got himself caught out of position. No way you're pulling yourself out of that situation. Should have been a little bit more careful. I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly he was trying to do there. He didn't actually have wards. Perhaps he was just roaming around looking for creeps to fight. Not exactly sure. So this is a chance. What the hell is going on? Let me jump back here. Okay, so Professor Quackers is waiting stealthily in the bush, waiting for an action, and there it is on the never pulled out. This is Master Yi late game. GG, son. Yep. All it takes is a 1v1 confrontation on someone squishy, and Yi's going to take them out. I had a game last night where we lost, but every single fight, their ultra-fed Caitlyn, I would literally just Q to her, and she would die. Like, I guess the Q damage and then like one auto attack, and I had the little, you know, the Bork. I would activate it, and she would die. I would die instantly to the rest of the team, but then she would die. And that's pretty much all I was able to do. But that's just Yi for you, man. He's so strong. Whoa! What is that? And here comes the ultimate. Snap him in. Not really worried about it. He's still in attack range. Not like she was able to get out of all of those slows. Lulu slow. Jarvan, W slow. They're going to dive past the turret. This is looking like it just might be GG pretty soon, unless red team is able to make a turnaround here. They're going to need some kind of... blue team's going to have to like overextend or stay in way too long. Here we go. Elise wants to come in here. 1v3. Is it going to be enough, though? She's not that strong yet, but she does make it out alive somehow, as everyone is afraid of Yi. And there's Professor Quackers. He could clean this up if he gets his Q cooldown. There is the second kill, and the third one coming in really soon. And the flash, he just needs. Oh, I knew it was gonna happen that way. I was like, he just needs the Q, otherwise Jarvan's gonna poke him and finish it off, and he does. So that was quite hilarious, in fact. Reginald going to come over here trying to defend the turret. He should be okay to do so. He's not that weak. He's actually a level ahead of this Graves. As long as he doesn't miss all of his abilities, which I think he should be good. Reginald, I would probably say, is a not bad player. Little bit of a bait trying to happen there. He uses his shield to turn around and do some damage after Reginald's cooldowns have ended. But now with Curse, Rux coming in, they're going to need those slows in order to make their escape. Now with Inori, that's enough. This is what we saw in the top lane jungle. 3v1 situation. Rux now going to look for a jump over the wall. I don't know if his cooldown's up. Oh, he wasn't able to. Yeah, he did. He did, actually. And there we go. Boss comes in. He's going to do his best to help Rux get away, which it does look. Oh, is that going to be enough? He just needs a little bit more range. Oh, and the knock-up. Not going to happen. You're not going to get this kill. They want it so bad. They want it so badly. Can they finish boss up? Oh, there's ulti. They actually miss it with the flash. Quackers comes in now and gets a kill somewhere. This is insane. I don't even know what to say anymore. This fight has been happening for so long, and it started with Rux getting kind of cut out in the jungle, and there's no way he's going to finish off Rux there. Rux too tanky. Too much damage, I should say. He's got some tankiness to him, but mostly damage. He doesn't actually build any armor or magic resist items, just straight up damage with a little bit of HP. That's Renekton. There you go. So overall, we still have blue team in the lead with quite a large, hefty advantage here. Right around closing in on 10,000 gold. Nami doing her best to just push these creeps away. Get a little bit of farm for herself on top of that. And let's speed it up. We still have not seen any fights towards Baron. This has all been essentially in this latter part of the game, all centered around the base of red as they're trying to push into these turrets. But they might change their mind here. As you can see, they are pinging on that Baron. They want to pick that up. They've got good ward coverage of the area, and I don't think anyone's really in range. Reginald down bottom. Only 3 people even close to the Baron area. This is pretty much going to be a free Baron, unless Inori is able to rappel over and steal that, but I don't know. Nami's actually in big trouble as Rux jumps over the wall, looking for whatever opportunity he can to push them away. Rux taking big damage now, though. That Yi is strong. Gotta be careful, but still not gonna be enough. 5v2, you're not gonna make that happen. He actually almost got the kill on Rux. I will give him that. But Reginald down bottom, able to get an outer turret. Don't know if that's worth it, losing 3 kills. And the Baron now going to lose the inhibitor. And they might even have a chance to end the game here. But only if they are able to catch probably Reginald or something like that. We will see how it goes. And what is Nightmare X doing? This is not looking good. Is he AFK? Yeah, I guess I didn't even realize that until just now. But he's been AFK this entire time. So this is turned into a 4v5. And that makes this caster a little sad. Because, I'm sorry guys, you know, the game was exciting, and then I realized that Sivir was gone. They could have actually won this game. They could have actually come back and won this game if Sivir was not AFK. So that is very unfortunate, and that's probably a big reason why we're seeing the game happen as it is. So we're just going to go ahead and speed it up the rest of the way and see what happens here. Can they actually come back and you know, push them out? They're actually going to finish this fight. Oh, wow. Quacker's got him so low, but that shield gave him just enough to Q one last time and finish up the kill. Appleman doing big damage here to Elise. Not going to be enough to actually win the fight for himself, but with Rux there, he's going to clean that up. He's not going to... Whoa, the repel! Oh my god. Just, if she had some creeps to jump to, that would have been nice. That would have been a hilarious little escape right there. Reggie comes in, just looking for an opportunity to pick up a kill. And not gonna happen. I didn't really expect it to. At this point, they're just kind of fishing for KDA and fun times. So we're looking for the final group up and push to win this game. But you know, I'll give them credit. They are really fighting hard. They are fighting extremely hard to stay in this game, despite this being a 4v5 situation. So, as most teams would probably surrender at this point, they've got the never surrender attitude, and that's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. Wow, so tanky. It's going to be really hard for them to deal with that. Reginald, oh my god, so low. Not going to be able to stay in there for much longer. And I had actually expected Ezreal to go for an AP build, but he did decide to go for AD. And it seems to have worked out just fine for them. Reggie comes in with those fast boots. Wants to get a catch here, and looks like that is going to be absolutely no problem. Triple kill for the Yi. I didn't think that the multi-kill timer was still up for him. I guess it had not been that long since his last one, though. All right, let's go ahead and follow around Wuju Man here. Oh, and there's going to be a fight down onto the bottom. Is Reginald strong enough to fight this Jarvan? I would say very unlikely, but possible. Here we go. It is actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Boss on the run. I had no idea. I'll be perfectly honest with you. I thought that there was no chance the Reginald would get the kill there, but he is. Well, let's take a look. Yeah. You know what? I've been baffled before. I would say it's probably because Reggie is actually not that. Sorry, not Reggie, but this Jarvan does actually not have that much damage. If he had not been full tank, he would have easily been able to kill her. Just from my personal experience of playing Jarvan, because Jarvan can do an extremely high amount of damage with the right items. Just in this case, he's the jungler. He's going for team fights and disruption. Not an assassin 1v1. If that was like a Yi versus her down bottom, he would have had a little bit of trouble. Have him in, taking big damage, but with the creature, he just can't keep doing damage, and that is the big, that is the big counter to a Master Yi is CC. That's pretty much what happened. Now I don't know why these guys are not grouping up. Since this is a 4v5, they can easily group up, win a team fight, and finish the game. But either way, they're providing mild entertainment for me, so I guess I'll give it to them for now. This could be the final push, though. It does seem like they are now finally grouping up. They're going to be taking this inhibitor finally. And Nori looking like he wants to get in there onto this Graves. It can be enough. Repelling over onto the ultimate, but now he's kind of 1v4 in that situation, while Boss actually zones out the rest of the team, and Yi wasn't even there the whole time. And so this is not going to turn out well. He does pick up one kill, but after that, there's just not enough left over. And that, my friends, is going to be GG. Thank you for watching this pro game commentary of Diamond ranked players. Of course, as always, I'm sorry about the AFK. Does kind of diminish the quality of the video just a little bit, but it's alright because I'll be doing a lot more in the future. And if you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. And like I said, check out the description. I do have a link to some other pro game commentaries I did on another channel. So, I'll see you around next time, guys. I'm Colby Cheese. Peace out.